drawing it deeper and deeper into the belly. Maybe your eyes are open, perhaps they're closed, but just focusing on the breath, where it is in the body. Allowing your to-do list, the grocery list, the troubles of the world, just roll off the shoulders and out the front door. Wherever you are, exhale everything out the mouth. Let it go. Inhale through the nose, deep inhale. Exhale everything out, sigh it out. You're at home. Deep inhale all the way in. Exhale. Last time, deep inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Coming back to that natural rhythm, that natural breath. Bring your right hand to your heart center. Left hand rest on the belly. Begin to cultivate a piece of gratitude that you're going to carry with you throughout this practice, or something that you may have already had this morning when you woke up. And then begin to cultivate an intention for your practice. This might be a word, a mantra, a phrase. It might just be present with your breath tonight. As you cultivate this intention, bring your attention to your fingertips. Bring them into heart center, one hand on each. Take an inhale, lift the fingertips up to the sky, release the gratitude, release the intention. Exhale, take your fingertips out wide. Allow your hands to reach the floor. Inhales bring you back up to the sky. Exhales, take them out wide. Inhales up. Exhales, bring them back out. This time when we come back up, we're going to pause and hold. Inhale, hold. Take your right hand down towards your right hip. Left hand's going to reach overhead. We're going to pause here. Inhale, center. Both hands up to the sky. Exhale, left hand, left hip, right hand up overhead. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hand, right hip, left hand overhead. Inhale, center. Two more just like that. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center. Exhale. This time when we come all the way up to center, hold and breathe here. Take your right hand to your right shoulder. Grab a hold of it, give a little hug, move the elbow up and down. And then take the left hand over to your right shoulder. Hopefully I said that right. Otherwise I could have got them mixed up. Lift both elbows up, gently bring them down. Lift them up and bring them down. Take that right hand out, bring it on top. Hold the left shoulder. Lift them up and lift them down. Elbows up towards the sky, bringing them back down on the chest. Nice and slow. Inhale, both hands, fingertips rise to the sky. Lifting the fingertips up. Lift the shoulders up off the earth. So you have this gap underneath you. Exhale, bring the shoulders back down, pressing the shoulders into the ground, keeping your arms lengthened towards the sky. Inhales bring us up. Exhale, slowly bring them down. Press, hold. Inhales, reach. Exhales, bring them down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bringing them down. Now take your arms out to the side again, except palms are going to face towards the floor. Grip the floor, press into the floor, engage all the muscles in your arms. Gently take your chin towards the right. Looking towards the fingertips. Really press the palms down, engaging all the muscles in your arms. Maybe you're lifting your shoulders up off the earth. Now look towards center, and then look towards the left. Pressing, lifting, inhale, center, and then release. Bend your right knee, sole of the foot on the earth. Then the left knee, sole of the foot on the earth. Take them out as wide as your mat. Nice and slow windshield wiper, left to right or right to left. You choose which direction. Maybe you take your hands up overhead, let them rest on the mat above you as you windshield wiper side to side. The next time you find yourself on the right side, pause, letting gravity help your knees get a little closer to the earth. As you exhale, maybe you exhale out your mouth, you think of a softness in your toe, a softness in your knee. Maybe it's just a softness in your face. Take your left hand, reach it up overhead, really lengthening through the left side of your body. Bring it towards the right just a little bit. Bend that left elbow, bring it back down, slowly come up to center, and then over to the left side. So take the knees over to the left. Let gravity take its hold. Reaching the right hand up overhead, really reaching and lengthening, and then bring it over to the left side, opening up the right side of the body. Bringing it back towards center, allowing your hands, shake the shoulders, bring the knees up, windshield wiper a few times quickly, side to side, just finding a little pace here. And then take your right foot up to the sky, point and flex. Point and flex, roll the ankle, spread the toes out nice and wide. Maybe you take both hands. Actually, let's try it. Take both hands, reach them behind the thigh. Maybe you interlace your hands, or maybe you just grab the thigh. Point and flex, move a little bit. Bend the knee, bring the heel towards the sits bones. Lift it up towards the sky. Bend the knee, bring it in. Send it up to the sky. Bend the knee, bring the heel in, let it kind of hang down towards the earth and press it up to the sky. Last time, bringing it down. Right hand on that right knee, gently take it out to the side and do knee circles. Out to the side, 3 or 4 times. And then pause there, bring the right foot to the earth. Take that left foot, press it up to the sky, point and flex, spread the toes, find a movement, a liberation. And reach behind the thigh. And then bend the knee, bring the heel towards the sits bones. Send the foot up to the sky. Release, bend the knee, bring the heel towards the sits bone, and press it up. Bring it all the way up, bringing it down, sending it up. Last time, bringing it down. Take your left hand on your left knee. Do knee circles in one direction. Keeping your awareness on that breath. Where is it in the body? Are you still here with me? I'm smiling because I don't know yet. And then go in the opposite direction. And I got myself off topic because I had to laugh. And then come into center, both knees into the chest, hug them in nice and tight. Rock your spine side to side. Get a nice massage. Press that low back into the ground as you rock side to side. And then slowly make a 90-degree angle out of your legs. Nice 90 degrees. Hands come out into a T again. So reach your palms, engage those arms, engage the shoulders, and then find that low back on the floor. Might change your knee position. You notice mine, my toes got up more towards the sky. So readjust, press the low back, then take your knees over to the left side, just a little bit of a hover. Inhale up center, and then take them over to the right, a little bit of a hover. Inhale center, exhale left side. Inhale center, exhale right. This time when we come up over to the left side, we're just gonna let everything come over. So let your knees drop over to the left side, stretch the hands out into a T. If your shoulders popped up, try to relax it down. Nestle it towards the earth. Look towards your right fingertips. Gentle twist in the spine. Slowly inhale, come back up to center. And then take the knees over to the right side, all the way, stretching the arms out into a T. Look towards the left. Coming back into that breath. Look up towards the sky. Lift the left knee up, nice and slow, and then lift the right knee up. Bring one hand on each knee. Take the knees out wide, rock side to side. It's like a half happy baby. Just rocking a little left, a little right. And then bring the knees together, one hand on each kneecap, 90-degree angles in the knees. Send the right leg forward and then the left, just scissoring our knees forward and back. And then hug the right knee in. Send the left leg to hover on the mat below. Pressing the heel towards the front of your mat. Pressing the heel, really lengthening through that hip, letting it hover above the earth. And then switch. Pulling the left knee in, sending that right leg out nice and long, pressing through the heel, pulling the toes back towards you, really pressing and lengthening. And then here we go. Switch, pull the right knee in, send that left leg long. Seeing how far you can hover before touching down. And then switch last time. Really pressing through the right foot, pulling the toes back, lengthening here. And then pull the right knee in, gentle rock side to side. Slow and steady, bring the feet down to the earth. Bring them a little closer to your sits bones so we can set up for bridge pose. Lengthen, rock your chin a little side to side. Fingertips down towards the palms. On a nice inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Rolling, taking your time, one vertebra at a time. Nice and slow. Giving yourself a little back massage as you go all the way up to the sky. Engage your glutes. If you have doubts that your glutes want to engage, give them a little tap, a little poke. Make sure they're engaged here. Really press through the palms. Dive into the breath. Press the knees towards the front of the mat just a little bit to pull the chest away from your chin. And then on your next exhale, slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Again, giving yourself that little bitty spinal massage all the way down to the bottom. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. And then come back to center. Readjust the heels. Pressing here, tilting the pelvis up to the sky, rolling up one vertebra at a time, heading for bridge pose, all the way up to the top. Now here, you might pull your toes up off the ground, pressing just into the heels. Really engages the hamstrings, really is pressing on those glutes. And then slowly bring the toes back down to the earth. We're going to press into the pad of our feet, lifting the heels, engaging the calves, really lifting those glutes now. This hug the knees in towards center. This will allow us to lift our hips even further towards the sky. When you're ready, slowly lower the left foot down, then the right, and then roll down one vertebra at a time. Slowly. Resist the urge to pull the knees in. Windshield wiper side to side. Finding that nice deep breath. Now bring the knees in. Gently rock side to side. Then tuck your fingers in between your knee and your thigh and gently rock a little forward, a little back, maybe a little side to side. And then maybe you find you like spinal rolls. So you roll forward and back. Just know that I have a squeaky part of my floor. So lovely right now. Rolling forward and back until you find yourself in a gentle seat. Make any adjustments to your clothing. Find yourself in a nice cross-legged position. We're just going to alternate our shoulder rolls. And you can really get into it because you're at home and no one can see you. So you can really get into the shoulder rolls, rolling them back, almost to a dance move. I know some of you are going to get into this. You're going to be like, yes, freedom. And then pause, like flash dance, right? Flash freeze. And then bring it forward. Find some shoulder rolls forward. My dad does a dance like this, leaning with the cholos. I don't know, it cracks me up every time I think of doing shoulder rolls. And then slowly find yourself at center. Shake it out. Bring your chin in towards your chest. Gently press the back of your neck up towards the sky. Gently shake your head, no. And then nod your head, yes. Shake it, no. Nod, yes. And then roll over to the right side. So take your right ear towards your right shoulder. But we're just going to let that shoulder hang out. So bringing our right ear towards the right shoulder. Keeping our ear to shoulder here. Minutely, micro movement of a yes and no. So a little yes and a little no. Rolling through center, coming over to the left side, pausing here, letting that shoulder relax down, letting gravity have its little play here. Shake a little yes, little no. Rolling back through center, find any little neck movements that would make your neck feel even more joyous than it does now. And then take your right hand off to the side. So from your hip, draw that line, take it out to the side, and then lift your left hand up. Reaching through the side body, lean over to the right side. Lengthening through the fingertips, lengthening through the side body. Look up towards your elbow. Press the elbow towards the back of the mat. Look up towards the sky. Take a beautiful inhale here, nice and deep. And then exhale, shoulder towards knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen, open the chest. Exhale, shoulder towards knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen all the way up. Exhale, shoulder towards knee. Release the hand across, taking your left hand now off to the left side. Right hand reaches up, leans over to that left side, opening that side body. It's my favorite stretch of the day. And then begin to look up towards the elbow, opening that chest a little bit more. Opening, leaning, opening the side body a little bit more. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the chest. Exhale, shoulder towards knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, shoulder towards knee. Last time, inhale, lift and lengthen, hold and breathe. Exhale, shoulder towards knee. Gently walking yourself forward. Lengthening through the torso. Take your left hand to your right knee. Your right hand's going to come behind you. You're going to lift and lengthen. And then gently twist, looking over that right shoulder. Diving deep back into that deep breath. One last deep breath here. Exhale, slowly release, coming all the way over to the other side. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, gentle twist. Two more breaths. Deep. Exhale, release. Finding your way forward. We're going to come onto our hands and knees, nice and slow. Take your time. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You can tuck your toes if you want. I always like to. Stretches out my toes. Pressing through the palms, dip the belly button towards the floor. Face forward. Cow pose. Find a few nice breaths here. Shake your tail. And then exhale, round your spine. Halloween cat. Press here. Exhale everything you have. And then inhale back into cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Begin to follow your own breath movement. Maybe mine are too long or too short. And you really just want to slow down and feel each position. Each inhale and each exhale. The next time you find yourself in cow pose, begin to find a little movement. Look over your right shoulder towards your right heel. And then look over the left towards the left heel. Now start to make that connection with your breath. Inhales and exhales. Inhales and exhales. And then release it. Release your head down towards the floor. Shake a little yes, shake a little no. Find a little movement in your shoulders, forward to back, hips side to side. I'm not home, so I can't see you. Finding that movement. And then move the hands over to the left side of your mat. Gently begin to step that right foot forward. And if it doesn't want to make it right now, just give it a little help. From here, we're going to move forward, back, forward, and back. Letting the hamstrings know that we come in peace. We just want to lengthen them out. They've been sitting maybe a little too long. I know mine have. They're like, hey, what are you doing to me tonight? Yoga? I thought we quit that. Pause at the front. Press into the left hand. We're going to lift the right hand, rotating into that gentle twist all the way up to the sky. Find that breath here. Now take your right hand a little further back, opening the chest. And then exhale, bringing it down. Slowly begin to pull that foot back towards the back of the mat to meet its friend. Sway the hips side to side. And then move the hands over to the right side of the mat. Left foot comes forward. We're going to press through the right hand. We're going out of sequence, I know. All the way up to the sky, lifting and lengthening. Maybe wiggle your fingers, move them around, and then open the chest a little bit more. Take your hand back further. And then slowly bring it down to the mat. We're going to move forward and back. Moving with our wrists so we can shake them out, forward and back. The next time you find yourself forward, press into your palms, pull the front foot to meet the back, sway the hips side to side. We're going to take our knees out wide as our mat or wider as we so choose. Toes come into touch. Find your child's pose. Slowly sending the sits bones down, reaching the hands forward, or perhaps you want a traditional child's pose, knees together, hands reach towards the heels. Whichever child's pose you choose, gently find a little motion here, a little rock side to side. I'm just going to check and make sure that we're all here. And that everyone can hear me. So staying with the breath, staying with the body. Begin to bring your hands forward, pressing into your hands, roll up onto the forearms, and then onto the belly. So as we're on our belly, rock the hips side to side. Find your elbows underneath your shoulders. Palms face down. Point the toes towards the back of the room. Find your Sphinx pose. Pull the collarbones forward. Looking forward, finding your Sphinx pose. If your low back gets a little uncomfortable because it hasn't done Sphinx pose in a while, gently rock your hips a little side to side, releasing that tension. And then slowly bring the chin in towards the chest, release your chest down. Pull the hands underneath the shoulders or further back if you're gonna come into a high cobra. Otherwise, just lift and lengthen. Find your baby cobra, hugging the elbows in towards the ribs, fingertips hover, finding your breath here. Maybe you bring your fingertips down and try to press into a medium cobra. Or maybe you're all the way up here into your full cobra. Look over that right shoulder. Look over that left shoulder. And then slowly release, bringing it all the way back down. Swaying the hips side to side, tuck the toes, press up and back. So we're going to find ourselves back in that tabletop position. Take the feet out to the side, find a gentle seat. So in this gentle seat, We're going to take our right foot in front. Left foot comes behind. So we're just going to bend that left knee. Heel goes towards the back of the room in this pinwheel shape. For those of you who have come to my class, we've done this. It's lovely. Bring your fingertips forward. Maybe you come down onto your forearms, really allowing yourself to just relax into this modified pigeon pose. Maybe you're able to bring your head down to the floor. Allowing your breath to be easy, soften. Slowly bring the hands to the earth. Let's rise, lift the head. We're going to take our fingertips over to the right side. Pausing here, pressing both palms into the earth for a gentle twist, pulling the collarbones through, finding that cobra here. Gentle twist in the low spine. Deep breath. And then slowly begin to lower down onto your right forearm. Your right forearm stays here. Your left hand is going to cross your face, cross your nose. It's going to open up this side body as you reach for something on the floor that you just can't get. Diving into the breath, staying attentive to what you're doing. How does it feel in the body? And slowly release, bringing the hands down, finding your way back towards the front. Now, keeping this position, we're going to take our fingertips behind us, and maybe this is as far as we go. Perhaps I know there are some of you that can come all the way down here for the lengthening of our quad. So stay here in that quad stretch. The sun is setting. So interesting. Letting the quad stretch and lengthen. Noticing where you've been since you haven't been in yoga. Missed you guys. And then slowly come forward. We're going to switch sides. So the left shin's going to be in front. The right knee bends and that foot comes towards the back. Lift and lengthen. And then slowly bring your fingertips forward. Perhaps this is where you stay. For others, you probably already dove forward, nice and slow, making the adjustment towards the floor. Staying with the breath. Staying with the body. Each exhale is a soften of our ego, a soften of our worries, just a softness in our breath. And your next inhale, begin to bring your hands to the earth. We're going to take our fingertips over to the left side, palms face down, and we're going to twist and press and pull our collarbones through in this cobra twist. If your neck feels tense, shake it. Yes, shake it. No. And then slowly bending the left elbow, bring the forearm down. Your right hand's going to track right across your nose as you try to reach for something on the ground, out of reach, so you can lengthen your whole side body. Taking in some nice deep breaths. Exhale, slowly release, bringing the fingertips down, finding our way towards the front. Pausing here, taking our hands behind us, finding our right quad stretch. Noticing where our body is right now. Maybe this isn't something that we're feeling very happy about, right? It's not one of those poses that we're like, yes, we get to do this today. I don't know, maybe. Staying with the breath. Slowly inhale, bringing it up. We're going to slowly unorigami ourselves. Bend and straighten, point and flex. Finding a little movement here. Then take your fingertips, face your sits bones, right? Palms face towards the back of the room. And you're like, she's saying right. She wants us to respond. Yeah, virtually. Bend the right knee. Wave it a little side to side, a little windshield wiper. And then take the right toes up towards the sky. Engage the core, pull the belly button in, and then bend the knee, slowly bring it down. Lift the left toes up to the sky, bring them down. We're going to bend. We're going to find a little windshield wiper, straighten the right foot. Little windshield wiper here. And then take the left toes up to the sky, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. And then bend the knee. Bring them both in. Windshield wiper, side to side. And as you do so, smile. Slowly finding your boat pose. So take your right foot up. Maybe you lift your left hand forward and then lifting the opposite, finding your boat pose wherever that is tonight. Maybe you have a fluttering boat. Maybe you're going to row your boat in a kayak or a canoe. Maybe it's a sinking boat. You got to shore it up. And then slowly release, find a bound angle, soles of the feet together. Grab the ankles, pull them in, lengthen through the spine. Find a little movement side to side. Diving deep into that breath. And then pause here. Lengthen through your torso. If it feels good in your body, press the spine towards the back. We're really lengthening through the shoulders. So those of us who have a shoulder injury, don't press as hard as others might. Press into the shoulder, press your back towards the back of the room, lengthening through the shoulder joints. This is where you get to gently shake your head yes and no. Yes and then no. Take your left foot out to the side and then take the right foot long out to the side. Take your fingertips behind, press and lift up, find a nice gentle seat as you find a wide legged sit. Lengthening through the torso, begin to fingertip forward. Perhaps you had to navigate space with your neighbor if you have one tonight. Keep the toes up to the sky, pull them back towards you as you inhale. Think lengthen through your torso. Exhale, softening the heart center towards the floor. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, softening. Staying with the breath. We're going to pause here, hold here. Keeping the feet engaged, flexed, the spine lengthened, heart center towards floor. Diving deep into the each inhale and each exhale. Inhale, slowly walk the fingertips back. And then walk over towards that left foot. Your torso begins to twist towards that left foot. Bring the hands towards the foot, finding a gentle fold. One hand on each foot. Maybe you want to grab the foot. It's really up to you, but keep the feet up, flexed. You can round and bring it in, chin towards chest. Slowly walk the fingertips back, finding your way through center, pausing, breathing here, and moving the torso towards the right foot. Begin to fingertip your way down towards the foot. Maybe it's not very far, and that's okay. We all have to start somewhere, and it is a practice. Practice makes progress. Each inhale is a strengthen and renew, and each exhale is a soften. Softening of where we think we should be, softening of our expectations of ourselves, softening of our eyebrows if they're creased. Slowly walk the hands, bring them back up, finding your way in towards center. Allow your hands to lift your knees, bring them back in. Find the windshield wiper a little side to side. And then slowly straightening the legs out. Bring your fingertips as close to your sits bones as possible. So taking them out, rotating them behind. Press and lift as high as you can through the crown of your spine, using those fingertips as leverage, almost lifting and helping you elevate. Pull the toes back towards your face as you do so, lifting as high as you can. Notice your breath here. Notice if there's a little bit of ease, or maybe there's just pressure on your fingers. That's all you can think about. Press and lift. And then slowly release. Shake the shoulders a little front to back. Maybe even point and flex your toes to go along with it. Maybe you pat your belly and rub your head. Just joking, guys. Pull your right knee in towards your right chest. Flex your left foot. We're going to take the right foot over that left knee. Your left hand grabs a hold of that left knee. Your right hand comes behind. Gentle twist here. Deep belly breath. Then slowly release, pulling yourself forward. Uncross the leg. Pull the left knee into the chest. Gently cross that left foot over the right. So your right hand grabs a hold. Your left hand reaches behind, flexing the right foot. Gently begin to twist. Slowly release, coming back to center. Uncross the ankle. Pull both knees into the chest. Make sure you have enough room behind you so that when you roll back, you're not going to hit your head, right? Gently stay here. Rock side to side. And then send the heels down towards the earth. Take your right foot, lift it up. Cross that right ankle on top of the left knee. Now you can stay here pleasantly. Or you can reach behind that left thigh, flying into your pigeon here. Flex that right foot. Soften through the shoulders, through the face. Staying with the breath. Relaxing through the shoulders. Go ahead and release your left foot down. Lift the right foot up to the sky and then bring it down. Windshield wiper, side to side. And slowly begin to lift the left foot up to the sky. Cross the left ankle on top of the right knee. You can stay here, hold here, breathe here. Or you can reach behind the right thigh, interlace the hands. Relax the shoulders towards the earth. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw. Flex the left foot. Slowly begin to release. Take that left ankle up to the sky, release it. Find some walk, find a windshield wiper, side to side. And then hug the knees in, rock side to side. And then gently for our final pose, send the feet out long. Make any adjustments to your clothing. Stretch the feet out long. Stretch the arms out. Tuck the shoulder blades up and under. Gently rock your chin a little side to side a couple times. And then find a nice steady position. Begin to deepen your breath all the way into your belly. Exhale, side out. Deep inhale, all the way. Side out. Coming back to that natural rhythm, that natural breath. Staying with the breath. Allow that be the movement you make for the next few moments in Shavasana. When your mind wanders, bring it back. Back to the breath. Back to that beautiful inhale and that slow exhale, the release and let go.